you can see what our enemies have done. People we thought were Herbert's friends, people we thought were Herbert's brothers, they have actually really, really let the family down. Daddy and mommy trusted in them implicitly, and we've come to see that they were not what we thought they were. And so because of it, Daddy actually fell ill. We almost lost him. Mommy broke down because of the trust they had reposed so much in them. So it's made the journey really, really difficult and heart-wrenching for them, because these were people Herbert drew really close to and brought home as his friends. So that's the journey we've been on. It's been difficult. And if you've watched over time and watched me, you heard yesterday, they came here to the village with no due respect to the family. They didn't even as much as come to see the family. They wouldn't even let us into the gates. They muzzled my brother Emeka. They treated him very badly, threw him on the floor. The car almost ran over him 3 times. They tried to hit him with their car. And when he muzzled himself, when he was able to release himself and defend himself, and out of frustration, he threw a blow. And that was the picture they took. And then at night, they arrested my brother for fighting with the DSS. But nobody took the picture of when he was almost crushed by cars 3 times over. So we give God the glory. We've come this far. We feel really, really victorious, because at the end of the day, guess what? The event went on. Emeka was released. We are here. We're able to pay Herbert, Doreen, and Chizzy their respects, and God has been glorified. The person here with a group of security officers, I hear Herbert's daughter was there, and Herbert's Tochi, he brought Tochi, and Uche, Wigwe, my cousin Herbert, brought along and took as his brother, supposedly to be the family face, in anything he did. But they came in with security officials, nothing less than 10 cars. Security officer. We came in here, there were masked armed men. And you begin to wonder if you actually came to drop rates and pay respect. Do you come with up to 10 armored vehicles with security staff with guns, to the family, and not even as much as go and pay the elderly people any form of respect? That wasn't done. So that is really where we found ourselves yesterday. They almost crushed him on the floor. He fell on the floor. The car almost ran. Somebody pulled him out. Then he got out, and then he ran. They got him again, and he fell on the floor on top of the car. They were hit. Somebody pulled him out, and when then they muzzled him, and he tried to. Right, the last person that held him was when he hit the person out of frustration, and that was how he was said to be fighting with the DSS.
It really has taken a toll on your mom.
My mother used to call Herbert her Tony Blair. Herbert was her shining light. So it's been a particularly difficult time for her. This was a child that was most problematic when it came to health. So she, a mother has had a child that had problem with his health, his legs, all through growing up. So you can imagine, after nurturing this child and paying so much attention, now he's the child that actually stood up and put them on the map and gave them a life they would never have dreamed of. So you can imagine how difficult it is for her, and for my father as well, and for all of us as well. It's really, really difficult, because we welcomed everybody with open arms, because Herbert had a very gentle spirit. He was fearless, but he had a gentle spirit. But then we have been let down like never before. It's a new life that we're living now. If the family, or if the friends we thought Herbert had stood closer, I think my parents would have been better comforted. But they haven't been comforted, because even up to last night, like I said, their son was arrested and taken in by security officers, all because he was trying to defend himself and almost got crushed by them 3 times. So you can imagine how they feel. It's been particularly difficult.
That's all I can just say, honestly. I listened to her own part of the story, and here's what I want to say about this whole Herbert Wigwe's family, feud going on and all, around. You guys, this is my own opinion. You can state yours in the comment section. As you all know, the family have been in and out of courts, The father, a 90-year-old, father, taking his granddaughter or his grandchildren to court over their father's property. So now, why Miss Joyce Wigwe, that's Herbert Wigwe's sister, said all of this was because of the way they were treated. They just did his 1-year remembrance and all of that. The way they maltreated, his brother and all of that. I feel so bad. It's a pity. But what do you expect? when you guys have a case going on in the court, do you expect the children and whoever you guys think are Herbert's friend to pretend as if you all are in peace? It can't happen. You people are having a case. This is a case. And for me, I feel it's okay. The energy is okay for me. I don't expect them to start jumping on you guys and all that when you all clearly saw that you all have a matter in the case, in the court and all of that. You don't expect even Herbert's daughter to be so happy that just barely months after her father passed, you all started fighting for his properties. Started asking for this. Oh, give us this, give us this, give us that, give us this. We want this, we want that. Even when you all know that there is a will. He had a will. I know wills are contestable, right? In the court and all of that. Yeah, let's say that. But still, she has every right not to be happy. She has every right to feel, oh my God, why would these people be treating us this way? Why are these people not even worried about, or concerned about how we feel at this moment? Why are they coming, for our father's property and all of that? That is what they will be feeling right now. That is it. They won't be happy. She would also not be happy. And again, I have a problem with you calling your niece Herbert's daughter in that video. That's not fair. How would you call your niece Herbert's daughter? You can say our daughter, you can say my niece, but he said they came with Herbert's daughter and all of that. He had 3 more kids aside Tochi. Are those ones not his own children? That thing will raise a lot of eyebrows like this. Like, what's going on? That is for Herbert's children's side. Now, let me talk about the family. To be honest, the family might be fighting for the right cause as well. Yes. They may also be right. They might not like the way Herbert's friends are going, with his businesses, with every other thing. They might not like it. They may also not be after his wealth, because right now, we really don't even know what is even going on. I won't really say, this family will just come and start fighting these children for property. Now, if they are fighting for good, Herbert's friends are going to make Tochi and her siblings see them as enemies, as people who wants to come and take away what belongs to them. When maybe in the actual sense, it could not even be true, right? That is also it. And again, I think as a father, he's also entitled to some of his son's, wealth that he left behind. Probably. He's entitled to it to some extent. At least that man is 90 years, but he's not bedridden. He can read, he can write. He's not like an illiterate or anything. Sometimes he deserves, some level of accountability. Oh, this is how this is going, this is how this is going, this is how his kids are going. But taking away everything, taking away the children and making it look like, they are now strangers. It's not fair. It is not really good. And Tochi, let me tell you something. After all these things, after everything, who is your father? It's Wigwe, Herbert Wigwe. What family do you think you're from? You're from the Wigwe's family as well. I know families can be very funny. I experienced it firsthand when I lost my dad. I understand it. But to an extent, that's where you belong. I hope you're not actually making an enmity with them without actually sitting down to find out what their real intentions are. I hope you're not just listening to one side. I hope you're listening to the both sides. Because if you are not, you'll be making a very big mistake as well. Because I don't see the reason why they wouldn't want or they wouldn't let your uncles and your grandparents in for your father's 1 year remembrance. I don't see that. No matter what it is, Herbert has a family. He has where he is from, no matter what, and those people have every right to go and see their brother. That's their brother. It doesn't matter whatever it is. But understand right now, a lot of people will be like, oh, you have money, you have this. I want you to always be looking at something again. Money is not everything. Sometimes you need your own people as well. Now, I'm not saying carry your father's family like this or carry these people like this. I want you to be logical. Ask the Holy Spirit to help you. Like right now, you're going to be very, very confused. You don't even know what to do. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to go about it. Ask the Holy Spirit to help you. Seek clarity too. Sit down with your grandfather. Sit down with your uncles and your aunties and find out what it is. Do not let your father's siblings suffer. Do not let them be disgraced as well. Okay, because there's karma. Do you hear me? There's karma. Oh. Now, I'm not trying to be on anybody's side. I believe I've touched this side, I've touched this side, and I've also touched Tochi's side. But everybody should find out their balance. Nobody will take away what belongs to you. I'm very sure your father made sure that everything, was documented fine for you guys. Be firm. As I said, seek the Holy Spirit, He will guide you. Yes, seek the Holy Spirit in place of prayer. He will guide you.